Dr. Emily Carter stood in her lab, staring at the latest set of data displayed on the computer screen. Her heart sank as she processed the results. Another experiment had failed. It had been months of painstaking work, countless hours spent refining protocols, adjusting variables, and analyzing data, only to be met with disappointment time and again. As a research scientist specializing in molecular biology, Emily was no stranger to failure. In fact, it seemed to be an inevitable part of her journey. But this latest setback hit her harder than usual. She had been so close this time, so sure that her hypothesis was finally going to yield results. She leaned back in her chair, rubbing her tired eyes. The emotional toll of repeated failures was starting to wear her down. Doubt crept into her mind. Was she on the right track? Was her research even worth pursuing? The pressure from her peers and the expectations she had placed on herself weighed heavily on her shoulders. Emily's journey into the world of science had begun with a childhood fascination with nature and a curious mind that always sought to understand how things worked. She excelled in school, earning top marks in science and biology. Her passion for research led her to pursue a PhD, where she dove deeper into molecular mechanisms and cellular pathways. After years of studying and training, Emily finally secured a position at a prestigious research institute. The opportunity to lead her own lab and conduct groundbreaking research was a dream come true. But reality had a way of testing even the strongest dreams. Her breakthroughs were elusive, slipping through her fingers like grains of sand. Each experiment was meticulously planned and executed, yet the results rarely aligned with her expectations. She faced criticism from peers who questioned the feasibility of her ideas and the validity of her methods. The pressure to publish and secure funding added to the weight of her responsibilities. But Emily refused to give up. Despite the setbacks and the moments of doubt, she clung to her passion for discovery. In the quiet hours of the night, when the lab was empty and the hum of the equipment was the only sound, she pored over research papers and brainstormed new approaches. Failure became a teacher, guiding her towards what didn't work and pushing her to innovate. One evening, after yet another disappointing day in the lab, Emily found herself staring at her research notes, searching for a glimmer of hope. And then, it happened. A realization, a new insight that sparked excitement in her weary heart. She rushed to her computer, pulling up data from previous experiments, connecting dots that had eluded her before. With renewed determination, Emily designed a new series of experiments, incorporating her latest insights. The days blurred into nights as she worked tirelessly, driven by a sense of purpose that had been rekindled. Her colleagues noticed her renewed energy and dedication, offering support and encouragement as she forged ahead. And then, one fateful morning, as Emily stared at the results of her latest experiment, she felt a surge of disbelief and joy. The data confirmed her hypothesis. It was a breakthrough, a discovery that could change the landscape of molecular biology. Tears welled up in her eyes as she realized the magnitude of what she had accomplished. Word spread quickly through the scientific community. Emily's research was published in prestigious journals, and she was invited to present her findings at conferences around the world. The years of hard work, perseverance, and resilience had finally paid off. But for Emily, the true validation came from within. It was the knowledge that she had never given up, even when success seemed out of reach. Her journey had been marked by failures and setbacks, but each one had strengthened her resolve and deepened her understanding. She had learned that resilience was not just about bouncing back from failure, but about embracing it as a necessary part of the path to success. As Emily stood on stage, delivering her keynote address to a room full of peers and aspiring scientists, she shared her story with humility and gratitude. She spoke of the moments of doubt and the emotional toll of repeated failures, but also of the unwavering belief in the power of science to uncover truths and transform lives. Her journey was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. And as she concluded her speech with a message of encouragement to never lose hope in the face of adversity, Emily knew that her journey as a scientist was far from over. There were still mysteries waiting to be unraveled, challenges waiting to be conquered, and dreams waiting to be realized. And she was ready to face them all. armed with the lessons learned from her years of perseverance and the triumph that finally validated her hard work.